like what I've mentioned earlier on, since I've already touched on that, I might as well touch on here. Okay, so for the JCs excluding Meridian JC and the IEB program, alright, this model is also applicable for consumption as well. Okay, so now let's quickly look at what is negative externality of production. So same thing, we have your price and your quantity. Alright, so in this case, alright, when we talk about negative externality, we assume your private benefit to be equals to your social benefit. Meaning to say there is no external benefit. Okay? And let's use the, for many schools, they like to use the example of pollution. Alright, so let's stick to the pollution requirement. Alright, so firms, okay, a steel manufacturer, okay, what happens is when the steel manufacturer produces steel, alright, it will only consider its own marginal private cost, alright, its own cost of production, okay, hiring of labor, utilities, so on and so forth, okay, its own cost of production. Alright, so if you leave things to the free market, okay, what happens is the price of steel will be at P1, okay, and the quantity of steel produced will be at Q1. Clear so far? Okay, look out for where MPC intersects MPB. That is where your private decision maker when they make decision. Alright? But in the process of steel production, alright, there are a lot of third-party costs that will be incurred by others. They are not incurred by the producer. What are some kind of the third-party costs? Okay, we'll have air pollution. Okay, if you have been to China, Beijing, alright, you actually see that there is a lot of smog in the environment. Why? Because this is due to heavy machinery industry. Alright, they are actually producing in the capital itself, and that is why when they produce steel, for example, alright, there will be a lot of pollutants in the air. But these pollutants in the air, they are not accounted by the producer, right? So all these are actually external costs, okay, to the third party that is not incurred by the producer. And remember, when we talk about external costs and private costs, when you sum them up, this will be the social cost to the entire society, marginal social cost. And this is why your marginal social cost is higher than your private cost, okay, because there is third-party cost that is not borne by the producer. Okay, the producer is aware of all these problems, but the producer does not care about all these problems. Alright, so there's one important difference between externality and for H2 syllabus imperfect information. Okay, might as well talk about here. Alright, so in externality, okay, people don't care. Okay, but in imperfect information, people don't know. Okay, so this is the main two difference. I see a lot of students when they write essay, they tend to mix these two up. All right, so do take note for that. For H1, it does not relate to you, so don't please forget whatever I say. Okay, so now let's look at the equilibrium. All right, so we actually see that when your MSC equals to your MSB, okay, remember, your MSC equals to your MSB is your socially optimum equilibrium. Alright, it simply tells you that the socially optimum quantity is lesser. Alright, society wants lesser of the steel to be produced. Alright, and society wants steel to be priced higher. Why? Because there is a lot of pollutants. Alright, they want steel to be priced higher and they want steel to be produced lesser. Okay, but if you leave it to the free market, alright, this will be the outcome. Alright, steel will be undervalued and steel will be overproduced. Alright, QS is smaller than your actual production. Alright, if you leave it to the free market. Alright, so the next thing that you want to note is how to find your deadweight loss. Alright, same thing. Look at where is your socially optimum outcome. Okay, which is MSC equals to MSB, make a X here. Second, look at where is the actual production. The actual production lies at Q1. Alright, and when you jot a line up Q1, you will have two intersections. You want to intersect your two different cost curve. Right here, MPC, and down here, MSC. Alright, and this three will form a triangle point, and this will tell you this is your deadweight loss. And what is your implication of deadweight loss? It simply means that there is overproduction at Q1, where society wants lesser. Alright, there is inefficient allocation of resources because there is overproduction. Alright, so you actually see that in these two diagrams, alright, they do share similarities. Alright, one is under production, the other one is under consumption, the other one is overproduction. Alright, and there are inefficient allocation of resources, and because of externality, alright, your pricing mechanism does not reflect the true value of the good. Alright, see, you realize that the pricing mechanism did not recognize the true value of the good as compared to PS, which is a socially optimum price. Alright.